Keonte George, most improved player this season, ? Let me know below. Look at this screen from Nurkic, absolutely destroying Randall, and now Keonte got some space. That is not easy to do over Rudy Gobert. You gotta have a ton of arc and it's nothing but net. This season, he's just a lot more unpredictable as a shot taker. This is his shot chart from last season. Look at it, take it in, think about it, I don't know. But now, it's time to look at his shot chart from this year. As you can see, he's legitimately a threat to take a shot from anywhere on the court at any point in time now. Last season, he only attempted 82 mid-range jumpers. This season, he's already at 116, 95th percentile, and also ranked 18th in the league for most attempted mid-range jump shots. Efficiency-wise, you also see improvement, 36% to 40% this season. He's gone from a below-average mid-range shooter to slightly above. One of his biggest assets as a player is his speed, going up against Jaden McDaniels. Of course, he's got to worry about the screen, and that just allows Keonte to breeze to the basket. He's too quick. But also, he kept it in the left hand the whole entire time. This is where we see the biggest development in his game. On driving layups last season, he shot 49%. This season, he's up to 55%. On top of that, last season in the paint, he shot 40%. This year, he's shooting 48% in the paint. Restricted area is the craziest because last season, he had 101 shots in that area. Already, he has 103 shots taken in the restricted area, and he's gone from 61% to 71%. Just insane improvement in terms of getting to the paint, but also getting to the basket. His speed and ball handling skills certainly help in that regard, but also finishing has gone up drastically. This is why getting reps as a young player is very important to your development because he probably understands angles a lot better, who he can go at and who he can't go at in terms of the situation, but also I just feel like he has more in his bag. I think he's more comfy taking a fadeaway shot in the paint if he can't get all the way to the basket. The floater is always an option for him. Last season, he shot 35% with that shot type. This year, he's up to 43%. And also, I just think it's easier to get to the basket when the defense has to respect your mid-range shot a lot more and keep that in the back of their mind that he's a threat to pull up at any time once he gets under that three-point arc. Once again, going back to his shot chart from last season, if you're a defender, you're looking at it, you're like, okay, if he is driving, he wants the paint. And his shot-making skills are unreal. Okay, Anthony Edwards, you go under the screen, take this pull-up yumper in your grill. Thank you very much. And then how about off the basketball? I'm going to run my guy into a screen, catch on the move, fire away in 0.2 seconds, and make it. Not only does he have a very quick release, but he also has a very high release. It's basically unblockable. Now in transition in the corner, nothing but net. Early offense, taking the screen to his right, off the dribble, three. He can go left off the dribble, he can go right and take a shot. He can run off a screen off the basketball, he could be sitting in a spot and catching and shooting. Versatility as a three-point shooter, that's a big skill for him. He's shooting a career-high 37% from three. And obviously, that's another big reason why he's getting to the basket at a career-high level because the defense must respect that three ball or he's going to take it and make it. And this shot right here is exactly what I was saying earlier in the video. He rarely ever was looking for this shot, but now Rudy Gobert in heavy drop, he's like, thank you very much. But also, Rudy had a great contest. His timing was impeccable. The high release, the arc makes that possible. He just has more options as a driver, more get out of jail free cards per se. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. But Rudy Gobert standing in his pathway, yeah, I'm going to just float it up with one hand and kiss it off the glass. That makes total sense, Keonte. You're just showing off at this point. What is this? So, of course, in the second half, it's going to be a lot easier to get this floater over McDaniels than it was Rudy Gobert. His next 2 baskets are based off his three-point shooting ability. Anthony Edwards just worried about him running off a screen, I guess. He's ball watching, bad defense, easy cut. But here, he catches, and you see the fear in Julius Randle's eyes. He's like, I gotta run him off the three-point line. I gotta take away this shot. Guess what? See you later. Too quick. And then the IQ kicks in. Naz Reid, not really set. Okay, swipe through, create contact, force the ref to call a foul, and freaking won. This is another quiet development in his game. He's low-key developing those foul baiting contacts, grifting, things of that nature. When he makes contact with someone, he's going to sell it appropriately. So to the ref's eyes, it goes from, that might be a foul to, yeah, I got to call it. There's one thing in common with all the best players in the NBA. They usually get to the foul line at a high level. I mean, listen to the current top 10 in free throws attempted per game. Luka, you got Giannis in there, you got Shea. Nikola Jokic is 11th, barely outside of the top 10. You get the point. This is a star trait. Last season, he shot 4.3 free throws per game. This season, he's up to 7.2. That's a significant jump. But the kicker is, he's shooting 90% from the free throw line. That right there just tells you the type of shooter he has become. It turns out only 3 players right now in the NBA are shooting above 90% from the free throw line with at least 5 free throws attempted per game. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, and of course Keonte George. But also, yesterday, he had clutch shots in the fourth quarter. You can trust him in big moments. 5 minutes to go, up by 3 points, left to right crossover, and he takes the deepest mid-range you can possibly imagine. I mean, that's good defense, just way better offense. And then here was basically the dagger. Under a minute to go, they're up by 2 points. Corner 3, it's good. I mean, that's as good as you're going to get from a shot-making aspect in one game. Just insane. Tough shot after tough shot at so many different spots. He's a legit 3-level scorer now. And after all that scoring talk, we got to talk about him averaging a career high in assists per game as well. 6.7 to be exact. And it turns out on Basketball Index, he's graded A as a playmaking talent. He's ranked 35th out of 505 qualified players this season. That's pretty wild. Offensively, he's pretty much the total package at this point. The scary thing is he's only 22 years old, so who knows what he will look like in 5 years. But that's all I got. I want to hear your thoughts below in the comment section. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe and check out my other videos. Have yourself a great day and peace out.